Success starts with the way you choose to see yourself and the way you choose to face each day. A strong mindset is not something you are born with or something only a few lucky people have. It is something you can build through discipline, self-awareness, and consistent action. The mind is like a foundation for everything you want to achieve in life. If your foundation is weak, the weight of challenges will crush you. If your foundation is strong, you will rise no matter what obstacles appear. Building a strong mindset that drives daily personal growth is not about being perfect. It is about learning to master yourself step by step and training your thoughts and actions so they work for you rather than against you. Every person carries thoughts, emotions, and habits that shape how they experience life. Some allow their minds to be controlled by doubt, fear, or laziness, while others learn to control their minds and build a life of meaning. The difference is not intelligence or talent. The difference is mindset. When you build a mindset that focuses on growth, resilience, and discipline, you unlock the ability to grow every single day. That is how you transform your life, by starting with the way you think and the way you respond to the world. The first key to building this mindset is self-awareness. Too many people live on autopilot through their days without noticing the patterns that keep them stuck. If you want growth, you must pause and notice the thoughts that dominate your mind. Ask yourself what beliefs are holding you back. Are you telling yourself that you are not good enough, that success is for other people, or that failure means the end? These beliefs weaken you because they close doors before you even attempt to open them. A strong mindset begins when you become aware of these limiting thoughts and decide to replace them with thoughts that serve you. You cannot grow if you are trapped by old stories about who you are. Growth starts when you take responsibility for rewriting those stories. Once you recognize your thoughts, you need to challenge them. A resilient mind questions fear. When fear says you will fail, a strong mind asks, "What if I succeed?" When doubt says you cannot do it, a strong mind replies, "I will figure it out." This is not blind positivity. It is discipline. It is training yourself to direct your thoughts toward possibility instead of limitation. Each time you catch yourself thinking in a way that weakens you, pause and replace it with a thought that strengthens you. Over time this becomes a habit, and your mindset grows stronger. A strong mindset also requires discipline with daily habits. Growth is not built on one-time motivation. It is built on what you choose to do every day. Waking up early to use your time wisely, exercising to build physical energy, reading to expand your mind, journaling to reflect, and setting priorities before you begin your day. All of these actions shape the way your mind functions. Each time you follow through on a commitment, you send yourself a message. I can trust myself. Trust builds confidence, and confidence strengthens your mindset. On the other hand, each time you break a promise to yourself, your trust weakens. If you want growth, discipline is not optional. It is the fuel that powers the mind toward progress. One of the most powerful practices for strengthening your mindset is embracing discomfort. Many people run from challenges. They choose comfort over growth. But comfort weakens the mind. If you want to build strength, you must step into situations that test you. This means doing the hard things, even when you do not feel like it. It means choosing the gym instead of the couch, studying instead of scrolling, speaking up when it is easier to stay quiet, and trying again after you fail. Every act of courage, no matter how small, adds weight to your mental muscles. Over time, you become stronger because you have proven to yourself that you can endure discomfort and still keep moving forward. Life will test you. You will face rejection, setbacks, and days when nothing seems to go your way. This is where a strong mindset matters most. When difficulties come, people with weak minds collapse into excuses. They blame circumstances, luck, or other people. But those with strong minds look at the same obstacles and see opportunities to learn. They ask, "What can I take from this experience that makes me better?" This shift in perspective is powerful. Instead of being crushed by challenges, You are shaped by them. Instead of breaking down, you grow stronger. This mindset turns every struggle into a tool for growth. Another key aspect of building a strong mindset is focusing on what you can control. Most people waste energy worrying about things outside their control, other people's opinions, the economy, the past, or the future. This habit drains strength and leaves them feeling powerless. A disciplined mind refuses to give energy to what cannot be controlled. Instead, it focuses completely on what can be changed. Your effort, your attitude, your preparation, and your choices in this moment. This principle is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. You cannot decide what happens to you, but you can always decide how you respond. That choice is your power. Daily growth also requires setting clear standards for yourself. Too many people live without standards, letting life push them around. They wake up late, procrastinate, and settle for less than they deserve. But when you set high standards, waking up early, taking care of your body, speaking with integrity, finishing what you start, you begin to live with purpose. These standards create structure, and structure creates strength. When your standards are higher than your circumstances, you will always rise above them. To make this practical, start by designing small daily practices that strengthen your mindset. Begin your day with clarity. Write down 3 things you will accomplish. Train your body with exercise, even if it is just a short workout. Feed your mind with knowledge by reading or listening to something that challenges your thinking. End your day with reflection. Ask yourself what you did well, what you could improve, and what you are grateful for. These practices are simple, but their power lies in consistency. Done every day, they build a strong and focused mind. Along with habits, it is essential to surround yourself with the right influences. Your environment shapes your mindset more than you may realize. If you spend time around negative people who complain and settle for less, you will eventually mirror their mindset. But if you surround yourself with people who push themselves, who live with discipline, who talk about growth and purpose, you will rise to meet their level. Protect your mind by being intentional about who and what you allow into your life. A strong mindset also requires patience. Growth is not instant. Too often people give up because progress feels slow. But growth compounds. Each small improvement you make today adds to tomorrow's improvement. And over time, the results become powerful. The person who is willing to stay consistent, even when the results are not visible, becomes unstoppable. Remember that discipline today is an investment in the future version of yourself. It is important to recognize that building a strong mindset is not about eliminating emotions. Fear, doubt, and frustration will always exist. The goal is not to avoid these feelings, but to master your response to them. A strong mind does not let emotions dictate decisions. Instead, it acknowledges them, pauses, and then chooses actions based on values and goals rather than moods. This emotional discipline is what separates those who rise from those who remain stuck. Gratitude is another practice that strengthens the mind. When you choose to focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your perspective shifts. Gratitude teaches you to see progress even in small things and to find strength even in difficult moments. Each day, take time to write or speak about the things you are grateful for. This does not mean ignoring challenges, but it means training your mind to focus on what is working rather than what is broken. This shift creates resilience and fuels motivation.